Hey, how's it going, guys? In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make a few starter and awesome bases for your survival, hardcore, or even creative world. If you want to make anything, let's start with the easy tool. Easy. And I'll do easy as in green or as in light green. Never mind. There's no light green. So instead of we'll just do green, and then for medium we'll do orange, and then for hard we will do red. So if you're an advanced player, then you're probably going to want to do either hard or medium, but if you're a beginning player, you're probably going to want to do easy. So let's start with the easy house. So the first thing you want to do is get oak logs, oak planks, oak stairs, oak slabs, and oak fences, oak doors, and that's about it. Now, all this stuff might seem confusing if you're not a Minecraft pro, but still, this can still make a very cool house. Build it up like this, and after you do that, make the door up one layer. So that's where your the stairs can come in. But if you want to make it look better, add some of these, or you can add just more of these. Then it makes it look better. But right now, I'm just gonna do this. So after you do that, and if you want to make it look good for the flooring of your house entrance, you're probably going to want to do either some of this stuff, because it is harder to get, which makes it better, and then use this. Then you've got this. It's really just not that fancy, but it will get. So then build it out this long to make it, if you want to have a big house, then done, and then do this, build it up. And after you build it up, fill in the walls. Okay, now that we have our outline figured out for the house, start putting the stairs on top of the house. And if you want to go to the hard ones, just skip ahead in the video, or just watch how I do all of these houses. This might not look simple, but it's pretty simple. You just need wood. You don't need any complex stuff like deep slate or diamond blocks. But this is what it should look like, and after that you do this, and then build it out again. Okay, now after you finish all of this, just one more layer to go up. Okay, now we have finished the roof, except for this top part. Just fill it in with oak planks and then put oak slabs at the top. And then you have yourself a nice looking house. After that, this part in the inside, which is still not decorated, just use oak planks for the floor. And get some torches. Copper torches look really good if you want to use these. But if you don't want any of those and they're too hard to find, use regular torches. After you have your torches placed down, get a crafting table, a furnace, and a bed. Boom, boom, boom. Or the other way around. Boom, boom, boom. And after you place those, you have yourself a starter house. Then you could just add a chest. And then, boom, you got yourself a starter house. And then you can work your way up to the medium house. And for this house, we're going to do it similar to this one, but a bit more complex. So for this one, you're going to need some spruce logs. They're all called logs. Oh, so, and after that, you need some cobble. And then do it 5 apart. Now this might seem a bit smaller and less complex than the last one, but just wait. It might be a tiny house, but it'll grow bigger. Make it up higher than the last one. Do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks tall on all sides. Okay, now that we have it all up on all 4 sides, build up all of the walls. Okay, now that we're done on all of the sides, you've got yourself a mansion, sort of. And if you want to take this one step further, then just adding a roof and then calling it your house, mine it down 5 blocks. Oh no, not 5 blocks. 4 blocks. And after you do that, bring it up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then make a turn. Keep turning till you've got it all the way like this. Then do it on this side. And then connect them up with some cobble. And then it gives this shape. So after you do that, just fill it up. Now that we're almost done and this looks almost complete, just get your spruce slab and stairs, and this time we're going for a different design. So first put the stairs on, usual. And then, instead of putting another layer of stairs on, put the slabs on. And then put another layer of stairs on. And now put another layer of slabs on. And then since the middle, it can't be a stair, just put a slab on top of a slab. Then you've got this. But there's one missing part that everyone might not have known. Get a spruce fence gate and a spruce trapdoor. Put these two trapdoors like this, and then connect it all up with fence gates. And now you've got a house with glasses. And if you want to, you can always add a mouth, which looks cool. Then you've got the coolest house on the block. But so let's go through. We've got this house, we've got this house, and now we're gonna build that house. So right before it, just get your door. And then just get some stuff from the other base. Oh, and that since we forgot the floor, you can just cover it up. Okay, now that we've got the floor, you could always waterlog it to make it blast proof. But since this is not enough time for a fully I-made and this is only the medium base, So, and perfect. You've got yourself a storage room, an upstairs room. Everything is perfect in this house. And now we're moving on to the hard base. And for the hard base, you're going to need a lot of hard items because it is a hard base. So get some of these and start building. Build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 blocks far. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20 blocks this way. And then connect those both up. Done. Now that you've got this, build one more layer, well, 2 more layers high. And done. Now that we finished this layer, start digging down 3 blocks from your center, and then go all the way up. Now that we finished the outside layer, now just fill in the bedrock layer. Okay, now that we finished this part, the roof part, dig 3 blocks in like this, and make stairs going all the way down. And after you make that, instead of putting a door, put a... And did you know that shelves? You could also put shelves, which would be cool, but I think would match really well instead of something boring like a door. Now it looks a bit cooler. Add a 4th if you want. And now you can just walk through and out, and the inside might look like it's very dark and scary, which it's supposed to be. So just put some holes in the walls. And you might be wondering, what if mobs spawn? That's where the light comes in. And string lights give off very little light. So put just some around the room, and then, or just put one in the center and where you walk in. And then if you cover it with black carpet, you've got this. And then put one in the corners too, just so you can see. And it's also a really cool base. It looks like a pumpkin with like the eyes and then the mouth. but keep adding in the holes. And then after you've got these holes in the walls, get rid of everything in your inventory, or not everything, because you want to hold on to some stuff, but don't get regular furnaces, get blast furnaces and smokers, anvil and enchanting tables, and a grindstone. Also get bookshelves. Then add your grindstone and anvil right here so you can grind it, the enchant, and then get a better enchant. And you can also add up the enchants. But this is your enchanting station. Then add right next to it a super smelting station. Add your crafting table. But since a regular crafting table would be boring, add a crafting table parkour that you can do. This last jump is only the pros can do it. And then after you do those 3 jumps, I really like parkour, if anyone's wondering. That's why crafting table parkour would be really cool instead of just regular parkour. Then you get to a crafting table area instead of just a regular crafting table. Then you've got all the crafting you need and you have all the parkour you want to do in your house. And then that's mostly all of the things you can. Oh, right. And lastly, for your bed, get some wood and some slabs. And then you've got yourself a master bed. Then you have yourself your perfect 3 houses. You want one to be simple, medium, and hard. And I'll see you in the next video.